Hey guys, this is Camilio and welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction, live on Twitch every day at 8 PM Eastern Time. Well, every day, 6 days a week. I take one day off. It's usually Friday or Saturday. Hey Azuma, know this sound. Yes indeed. If you're like me, each time you hear like just a couple of notes of almost any music in this game, it's like, and I can assure you, I'm not even joking, even the first time I booted up this game, it wasn't my game because my friend bought it just before me and I wasn't sure about buying it and he just bought it. I said, Deus Ex looks kind of cool, and a couple of hours later he called me and he was like, I bought it. You want to come home and check it out? So I went at his house and booted it up and it just started and her mother said it's time for dinner, and I hate at his house, and this was playing the whole time. Like we could hear it while we're eating, just not like fading away. I was like, oh my god, I want to play that game. It was so awesome. And when we played it, it was awesome. So let's play Deus Ex. Oh yes. Yeah, I saved here because there will be a bunch of dialogue here, so I wanted to start this session with that. Hey.
You are hearing the voice of a majestic 12 AI. No need to be alarmed. For now, I can protect you and Daedalus for a day or so.
For a day or so.
Your systems were very cooperative. Upload complete.
You were just a prototype, Denton. A prototype for me.
Hey, Space! Oh, I didn't see you. Everybody uses the green font, and my eyes are not that great, so I just look, and if I see like just the green names, sometimes I pass. I think it's still Asimov saying Camilio, and no. Hey, Space, thank you very much. I don't know if you saw the message I sent.
My associate, Tobia Tanwe, will meet you below.
Yes, thank you. I was talking. And yes, the trick you gave me worked like a charm. I just have to not forget to do it. I almost forgot like when I started this. And this is where I have to go, right?
Keep going. Atanwe is in the tube below.
This little ambience.
The terrorism alert is still active.
Oh, that's reassuring.
You travel at your own risk tonight, monsieur.
Yeah. Is he here or?
What do you want to buy? No.
5,000. Did I go there? Surely I went there. It seems I did not. Why? Am I dumb or something? So boring. I do nothing but write in my notebook, fill it with my thoughts. But sometimes I must amuse myself, but it's still in front of security. Like thick-skulled dogs they are. Last week I took a watch, but they pay no notice. I'm nothing to them. Just a strange man with his notebook. I was listening to the night guard, Jobal, a disgusting creature and a creature of habit. I heard him on the phone talking to that cow girlfriend. When he told her his bank number. He's got his pin. But a passing train drowned him. I do not know the last name.
Only a couple trains are running.
Sortie. Sortie. It means exit.
Only a couple trains are running.
I will be there to translate everything in French. There's nothing. They could have put a little more French. Like I said before, they could. Deep, deep, deep. No. Okay. No. Let's save.
JC Denton, I will take you to Everett, but you will be forbidden to learn the way yourself.
That will be quite a trick.
You will not be armed in any way.
Forget it. I will find it on my own.
Forget it.
I am afraid that would be impossible.
And
See, no inconvenience whatsoever.
Everett must be paranoid.
We all are. The Illuminati is getting a taste of its own medicine.
Has he made any progress on the Grey Death virus?
Your uplink provided the missing encryption key. He has been able to complete the work that Professor Tong began.
I must see him at once.
He is downstairs in the lab.
there was something more in the subtitle that he didn't say. He was talking about gas. Then it wasn't. I can't even remember. Did I translate it? I must have. I might have like resumed what it said. Let's try to kill the guy. Oh, that was easy. I thought he would pick up fire. Oh, I guess he's not augmented or anything. I won't kill you.
The Illuminati's objective is to govern the world. Do not be deceived.
Do not be deceived. I know all about the Illuminati. This is 2019 with YouTube and all. Back then, most people didn't really know, but I knew. It's kind of just because of Gabriel Light 3, I think, pretty much. Of course, I heard it here and there, but yeah, Gabriel Light 3 has a lot of well, kind of spoilers, I should say. Deus Ex! Hey, Florin! Oh, you like Deus Ex? It's kind of recent for your taste, isn't it? I really thought you were more into dungeon crawlers, classic RPGs. But this is an RPG. This is an RPG. Do not be deceived. It's easy to say that nowadays with Skyrim and all, but back then you would say Deus Ex in an RPG in 2001, and people were like, what? No, it's a first-person shooter. Well, kind of. It is a first-person shooter.
You missed dinner, but help yourself to a
It's not about
snack.
shooting people. You don't have to shoot anyone in this game. Not this person.
Do not to disturb Lucius de Beers.
Oh, this is the place. I wasn't sure. Oh yeah. Oh, I love this place. So, yeah, there's nothing else.
It would be rather serendipitous if Bob Page invented something Everett could not figure
Let's
out.
talk about this guy. I like more games. Rare from today PC game. OFC. Oh, I'm so bad with the... What OFC is.
We have never failed to decipher Majestic 12's plans. Stopping them, however, has been another matter. Everett thinks you can help us. I hope he's right. You will be heading back to America, if I understand correctly. Your President Meade survived the coup attempt, but he won't survive a national epidemic of the plague. Page is manufacturing the virus again, while Simons readies the paperwork to declare national emergency.
I was just laying it all out.
The logical response is for us simply to cure the plague. Everett has a vaccine, but we need a way to manufacture it.
Manufacture it.
He has a plan, but he has kept the details to himself. You better talk with Everett. Time is short. You better talk with Everett. Time is short.
What's Asimov? What's the nameless mod? This is the first mod when I finished Deus Ex back in the day. I would check on the internet for mods, and nameless mod was the first real big popular mod. What is it exactly?
You better talk with Everett.
Hey, Ritual Viking! Holy hell! Toby Antanwa, he's so English.
You better talk with Everett.
Exactly.
Time is short. You better talk with Everett.
That's it. Doesn't have anything more to say. Yeah, I saw you were playing your Walking Dead when we were talking. Well, in between. I guess you could almost play that game while doing something else. Some places you could get attacked by a zombie. You have to do like a quick time event and you're like, oh fuck, man. Yeah, just a minute before going downstairs. I went here, clearly I went here. Okay. So this is the Illuminati, guys. Are you ready? This is it. We're getting into the Illuminati headquarters. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay. Yeah, now it's Illuminati everywhere. I know, but back then it wasn't. This game was hip. This game was definitely hip. This game was so ahead of its time. I think it's still ahead of its time. I definitely think it's still ahead of its time. Oh, let's do a hard save here. Man, didn't you know that each time you do that emote, it like calls to the Illuminati headquarters, like right here in the game. It calls to the Illuminati headquarters in the 2052 Deus Ex fictional.
Good news, huh?
Oh.
Looks like we might pull this thing off.
Alex, what are you doing here?
Tong sent me. He wanted me to help with the decryption.
Looks like Everett has it all figured out.
Listen quickly. Tong doesn't trust the Illuminati. He sent me here to keep an eye on Everett.
I see. How about the triads? Is the truce going to hold?
Last I heard, but I guess we have other things to worry about now, huh? I'll keep you in touch through your info link. I'll try my best to keep you informed.
Yes, do exactly that. Keep me informed.
Yeah, it's funny because the game really like hits the nail. Hey, Dialab. There's everyone's there. the game really hits the nail on the Illuminati is bad. It's bad. Well, the Illuminati, the guys that are working for the Illuminati are like, oh, everything's good, we're the good guys, we want to save the world, but we also want to control it, we want to control by saving the world by controlling it. It's all good.
You won't be hearing from Tong for a while. He had to leave Hong Kong.
I'm not clicking anything,
Why?
he just wants to talk to
The triads?
He said he had some business to take care of. I don't know, he didn't look so good.
Yeah.
Sick?
Either that or something was bothering him. The last thing he said to me, it was something about all the machines in his lab being useless. And then he cut off the connection.
Useless for what?
It was just an outburst. I don't know, but he wants me to wait here for instructions. JC, Tong is serious about Everett. He wants you to be careful.
Toby, I'm afraid I'll be in the lab for quite a while concentrating on this most interesting new development. If you need to access the security system, this week's code is PINCOD. PINCOD. We should be especially wary now with this recent turn of events. I imagine Bobby is feeling the first signs of apprehension. He tends to overreact when that happens. And if Lucius continues to complain, he may access his life support with the same password like the central computer. Please don't raise his temperature more than a degree, as I don't want him thawing out. Everett. Yeah. You, I read that right. We will have some fun here with the Illuminati. So this can't be this must just be like a sub, area before we get to the main compound headquarters of the Illuminati. Let's hack this guy. It's all good. I've placed the nano-organic material that we received to the suspicion until the other ability to perform analysis. The code at 2384-624-263. You should be able to switch it to like 160p if you want to. Hein? Switch-lui sur 160p. J'ai checké là, j'ai gagné à Twitch Roulette. Tu peux m'écouter peut-être en 360p, c'est peut-être possible. Okay, let's move on. I can't talk French because this is still... Are we still in Paris? I guess. Who thought the Illuminati would be in Paris? I didn't. Oh, it does. I wasn't sure. I did pick up a key. Key for what? A ventilation shaft. Oh, I can get into the aquarium here. Great. Come on! How can you not like this game? Love this game. Love it. If you never played it, you're a fool.
Come on, let's go down to the basement. Let's go down, you and me together. Then you'll know who you really are.
Hey, thanks for the sub, man. You rock. That's it? Okay, so where's the main Illuminati compound?
Huh?
Yeah, you. Is there a problem?
So this is where the Illuminati ended up after centuries of conspiring to rule the world.
The conspiracy is about to begin again, JC, between you and me. Nicolette was wise to bring us together. Wise like her mother. The most effective partnerships, like Beth's and mine, arise from mutual necessity.
I came to talk about the Grey Death. Atanwe says you cracked the virus.
A trivial matter. Page added nothing to the core design. However, what we need to construct is a carbano-carbon ROM module, not exactly a vaccine.
Can it be done without a universal constructor?
No, we need time on a UC. But I know where we might find one, and also gain access to the U.S. military networks.
U.S. military?
To stop Icarus from completely destroying the Daedalus AI. Daedalus is a design of mine. It replaced the old Echelon 3 network.
Echelon? The surveillance system for the United Nations. So Daedalus was an MJ-12 tool and rebelled?
More of a pattern matching error. It classified Majestic 12 as a terrorist group, alongside the NSF and Silhouette.
And alongside the Illuminati, right? Are you sure Daedalus is your ally?
What matters to us is that it opposes Majestic 12. We must help it destroy their intelligence apparatus. But that will require the military networks. I have already contacted Gary Savage of X-51.
The former Area 51 scientists. Are they still camped out at the Vandenberg Air Force Base?
They are close to completing a UC and have the kind of connection Daedalus will need.
Sounds like my pilot and I should head to Vandenberg.
Yes, I took the liberty of radioing him. Here is the key to the helipad stairway. The door is in the foyer where Atanwe revived you. Good luck. I will be in contact.
There's a lot of stuff to do here.
Don't forget to say hi to your friend from UNETCO, Mr. Jacobson.
Already bumped into him.
Very thoughtful of Tom. My own computer technician. I suppose he can help me prepare a comlink for Daedalus. You saw a piece of Echelon 3 in Beth's chateau. We salvaged some of the hardware.
Ah, did I miss something in Beth's chateau? Ah, I think I did. Oh well, I'll replay this game eventually. I wasn't sure, I really wanted to. And I thought it was here. I was about to talk about it. There's a secret somewhere. It might be here, I don't know. It might be later. It might be in the shadow. But there's like a AI, you can talk to it and it tells you a couple of things about JC.
Surveillance used to be daemon-based. Daedalus is more distributed. A blip of his code runs on every communication device on the planet. If we control communications, we can organize and the other side cannot.
So like in 2000, Deus Ex, like, tapping into all communication and seeing all the emails of everyone, and now you know that it's all done. Good night. I definitely want to blow this. Hey, I want to open this. I think the codes for this was in the computer. I don't need this, but I want this though.
Lack of organization is exactly what has plagued X-51. They're great scientists, but isolating. They left Area 51 to protest Majestic 12's experiments, and that's what it amounted to, a protest.
This is the maximum damage I can do. It just doesn't work. Do I use 4 picks to open this? Oh, there's a multi-tool there. Maybe. I don't need multi-tools. I use picks window. My melee isn't maximum. Oh, you're right. My melee isn't maximum. Just train. But yeah, do you know that I knew all these things? I forgot everything. But you might be right. This might be more important. Well, I'll need both. My skills. Wow, my skills are. Oh, I could do this. Okay, so we can now snipe cameras. We can bash open these with just using like a little tiny bit of energy. Yeah, this is awesome. Thanks, Space. You were right. I don't know why I forgot about this. And you do need like both. Now I'm just advanced, I'm not master. There's still this. Let me try something else. If I just do this without boosting. Oh, it's not enough. You need the boost. That's enough. Ha! It's all about damage threshold. You need to like go through the damage threshold. So if this does 125 base damage. Wow. Okay, so because of the skill, I still need to use this, which does I just did a slight one. Is it 25%, 50%, 100%? I think it's. I'm not sure, but I think it's 25, 50, 75, 100%. I might be wrong. This is accuracy. We're gonna give some accuracy to Mr. Oh, he's full accuracy. Nice. I don't know. The ladders and the laser. Do I need it? I never really used it this time. I do remember one playthrough. I think it was the when I played like full on combat mode and I upgraded like this maximum. I didn't do any of this, like any of those. Poop. None. I decided to do that, like just this here, but mainly heavy, and that really pissed off. But I think I upgraded low tech to maximum, and I had this, and I can bash everything because I didn't have lockpick, so I was super happy to be able to open doors with. I was like, this game is awesome. I knew you could do it with grenades, so I need to use 4 tools to open this, or the password is somewhere that I missed. Oh, I did pick up a key. The guy gave me a key.
While you're in the air, I guess I'll be helping Everett prepare Daedalus for the attack. I hope he knows what he's doing.
Thanks, next grotto, for the raid. You were playing Heroes of Might and Magic. Which one was it? Just be the first campaign of the base game. But which game?
You better
I
talk
just
with
saw
Everett. Time is short.
I didn't drop on your stream, I just saw it in my, just Heroes of. I knew it was Heroes of Might and Magic. Of course, Heroes of Might and Magic. It is the one. I kinda assumed it was the third one. I wanted you to say it. So you don't play Might and Magic anymore? Okay, now I can go. I can exit this. I do not want to exit this. It's weird. Oh my, the memory of this place is I know that I would win like in an apartment kind of thing, and I thought that in between. Between Everett and Mr. here. I think I'll have to use 4 multi-tools, that's fine. That's good. I think I got burned out. Oh shit. Oh, it's my fault. I take the blame. Ah, it's here. This is what I wanted to show you. Mirror lock. Okay, this is it. Did I just say it? I want to say it again. Prototype AI program.
JC Denton, 23 years old, no residence. No ancestors. No employer. No.
How do you know who I am?
I must greet each visitor with a complete summary of his file. I'm a prototype for a much larger system.
What else do you know about me?
Everything that can be known.
Everything that can be known. Oh, you're Google. It's Google.
Go on. Do you have proof about my ancestors?
You are a planned organism, the offspring of knowledge and imagination, rather than of individuals.
I'm engineered, so what? My brother and I suspected as much while we were growing up.
You are carefully watched by many people. The unplanned organism is a question asked by nature and answered by death. You are another kind of question, with another kind of answer.
Are you programmed to invent riddles?
I'm a prototype for a much larger system. The heuristics language developed by Dr. Everett allows me to convey the highest and most succinct tier of any pyramidal construct of knowledge.
How about a report on yourself?
I was a prototype for Echelon 4. My instructions are to amuse visitors with information about themselves.
I don't see anything amusing about spying on people.
Human beings feel pleasure when they are watched. I have recorded their smiles as I tell them who they are.
Some people just don't understand the dangers of indiscriminate surveillance.
The need to be observed and understood was once satisfied by God. Now, you can implement the same functionality with data mining algorithms.
Electronic surveillance hardly inspires reverence. Perhaps fear and obedience, but not reverence.
God and the gods were apparitions of observation, judgment, and punishment. Other sentiments toward them were secondary.
No one will ever worship a software entity peering at them through a camera.
The human organism always worships. First, it was the gods. Then, it was fame. the observation and judgment of others. Next, it will be the self-aware system you have built to realize truly omnipresent observation and judgment.
You underestimate humankind's love of freedom.
The individual desires judgment. Without that desire, the cohesion of groups is impossible. And so is civilization. The human being created civilization, not because of a willingness, but because of a need to be assimilated into higher orders of structure and meaning.
I don't know why the sound of his voice is so low, but I'll do something just here.
I spill my drink. I spill my drink.
But I do have to remember to put it down because, yeah, it'll be loud. No, don't want to.
God was a dream of good government. You will soon have your God, and you will make it with your own hands.
Ah, space. Yeah, such good codes indeed. You like me, you like this kind of shit.
That was made to assist you.
I really like the fact that he's like, you'll make your own God, and JC's like, people will never worship an AI. Oh my god, I think you are wrong, JC. Like, I don't think I'll ever worship an AI, but I do think that eventually, this is 2052. Yeah, it looks about right. But because we're already way ahead of, like, if we made like a Deus Ex timeline with the 2052 and we're at 2019, we're almost at 2052 level. Not necessarily technologically, well, like apart from nano augmentation, the Big Macs. We're almost there. But the rest, like the way society evolved, the game was almost like prudent. I think people were talking about like the European Union, like it was a thing like that was about to pass or that just passed or something. With fertile soil, the sieges that take place.
I am a prototype of a much larger system.
That is kind of a famous. I don't know why, but that's a famous quote for me. I'm a prototype of a much larger system.
That was made to assist you.
It's like the green, greasy
The human being created civilization, not because of a willingness, but because of a need to be assimilated into higher orders of structure and meaning.
I spill my drink.
Yeah, you spilled your drink.
I spill my drink.
That's okay. Okay, but I'm still missing something. Where's the beers? Cause he's here, unless he's where's the door open there. It might be. There was a long trek between the two. I don't think so. Oh, this is outside.
Just got refueled. Been waiting for you.
Because I really want to do that. And it's here. I'm not crazy. It's the mirror thing. Am I dumb or am I dumb? It's right there. Oh, can I open it? Do you think? Door strength 50%. That means nothing, by the way. Go! Holy shit. It's a whole new world. Oh! My fire extinguisher. I will be back there. I think I have the code for that, but whatever, I'm just gonna hack it. Smash! Oh, smash! Off. And... oh yeah. Okay, this is cool stuff. as I remember it. It's been a while. Dad, feel free to visit with Morpheus while I'm away. The code is 8001. I'm sure we'll have many interesting things to discuss. Pay no attention to Lucius. He complains at the slightest provocation. Everett. Lucius the Beers. This, my friend, is Lucius the Beers.
What are you doing back here? Denton, right?
Yeah. You're alive in that thing?
I am conscious. Tell Everett I am cold. He keeps me so cold.
Who are you? Do you mind if I ask?
The Supreme Enlightened. The leader of the Illuminati.
I thought Everett was a leader.
I am the leader. I brought the Illuminati up through the 20th century to the height of their power. I had presidents and premiers eating out of my hand. I am the one. Our decline is the result of my own. All we need is for me to get back on my feet.
I want to hear that.
What did Everett tell you?
Nothing.
I merely await certain technologies. Then I will be restored. Everett has sworn it.
That's definitely not how I would have voiced him. Especially considering like the first is that big quote, I can't even access it. I merely await certain technology that I will be restored. I hear is like, I am the leader. I brought the Illuminati up to this. But like this means like, I am the leader, and I would be like, it can be still subdued because he's like, I don't know, he's frozen and he's kind of half conscious, whatever. But still very frustrated. Imagine, oh my god, I would only want to fucking die, and which leads us to the rest of this. Oh, I can still talk to him. Well, I just want to show you what's here. Shut down biosupport system. You can kill the guy.
He promised me. I'm so cold. Tell Everett I'm cold.
Exactly.
He needs me.
Believe me, believe it
the
or not.
Illuminati would have ruled the planet. If only he had listened to me years ago.
You can go back to Everett and talk to him about this guy.
I was the one who warned him about
There's a back and
Paige.
forth thing here. It's not a. I don't think it's a. Yes, it is a goal. It is a goal.
Everett was too enamored with his young apprentice, Bob Page, to listen to an old man like me. I demand that he check my thermostat. The maid must have bumped it, I'm certain.
Imagine being frozen like that all the time, always. He's just kind of a brain. I mean, like if Everett needs some information, he's gonna just ask him. He's almost a computer. Oh yeah, we have to go back to the stupid. I guess we can go faster. Hey cat, get on my way, you're gonna die. Let's talk to Alex. See, something to say.
While you're in the air, I guess I'll be helping Everett prepare Daedalus for the attack. I hope he knows what he's doing.
Lucius De Beers says he's cold.
I know. 18 degrees Celsius, to be exact.
18.
Don't you think that's a little chilly?
I keep his metabolism low so he will last. He is a good advisor. A one-man think tank, so to speak.
He said he's the leader of the Illuminati.
A harmless fantasy. He also thinks I'm going to restore his body.
You aren't?
The technology has been around for decades. But he does not need to know that.
Wow. What an ass. Yes, just give me a sec.
What's that computer system for? The one with the blue face for an interface.
Oh, nothing, nothing. Just something for passing the time and amusing guests.
It has access to quite a bit of information, including information about me.
An old prototype, for Daedalus, actually. It doesn't really handle surveillance in its current state.
So you have your own private echelon system.
Mr. Denton, your pilot is waiting. You saw a piece of Echelon 3 in Beth's chateau.
Yeah, that guy's an asshole. Imagine that would be like the Illuminati. That would be the guy that would rule the world. Fuck that shit. Like, it's kind of weird because, yeah, they say about the fact that the Illuminati is bad and they want to be good. But, because, like, in Gabriel Knight 3, it's just a game, but the way they would portray it, it was kind of, and it was kind of the Templar, and then the extension of the Templar was the Illuminati, and there's no like MJ12, and they're kind of good. The Illuminated, the people that know it all. Oh, that's not good. Does he have anything else to say? I'm gonna kill that fuck. Oh, I could, right? Yeah, I might. If you want me to, I will. Hey, just get out of the way. I don't want to kill the cat though. The cat will live. Ah, I need to bring him. Bring him to the chopper. Let's go faster.
Where is he? I will remember these small injustices when I am revived. I will remember.
Everett has no intention of reviving you. Everett will be here as soon as he can.
Everett has no intention of reviving you.
He must. He has been commanded.
He keeps you on ice so that he can benefit from your experience, but he intends to rule the Order himself.
No. No. I will not allow it. If I only had command of my body.
Oh my god.
Now even Everett betrays the Illuminati. Can no one be trusted?
You will ask to die.
Young Denton, use the computer to my left. Find a way to shut me down. All I wanted was to touch the world one more time. Take one more breath of air. I will not be a prisoner. I command you. Kill me.
I will.
I command you.
I command you.
I command you.
I command you. You will die. That's it. Everett's gonna be pissed.
What did I tell you? That was my former colleague, my friend. I know he wasn't doing very well and he was in pain, but I wanted to keep him alive. Stop messing with my equipment and get to the helicopter.
Okay, do we kill the guy? Do we kill Everett? I'm pretty sure I can kill him with no real consequences. I might not be able to do one of the endings. Okay, I won't kill him. I really want to, but I won't. I'll come back for you. I'll come back for you. I'll come back.
It would be rather serendipitous if Bob Page invented something Everett could not figure out.
Serendipitous. I like how we said that.
We have never failed to decipher Majestic 12's plans. Stopping them, however, has been another matter. Everett thinks you can help us. I hope he's right. You will be heading back to America, if I understand correctly. Your president, Meade, survived the coup attempt. But he won't survive a national epidemic of the
I
plague.
must be able to kill him. You can't kill anyone in this game.
Page is manufacturing the virus again, while Simons readies the paperwork to declare national emergency. The logical response is for us simply to cure the plague.
Hey, good thing.
Everett has a vaccine, but we need a way to manufacture it. He has a plan, but he has kept the details to himself.
You guys are there for the famous line. The line that made this game famous.
Just got refueled. Been waiting for you.
It's kind of dumb. The body is right there. It could be like a little hidden. In my memory, it was a little more hidden than that. It's right there in your face.
Huh? Is there a problem?
Just looking around.
I checked her out. She's fueled up and ready to go.
Is something wrong?
Huh? No, I said I checked her out. You want the thing to run, right? If you're gonna cross the ocean.
Of course. Better safe than sorry.
I fixed her right up for you.
I can't kill this guy. He's a bad guy. Where's the assassin? This is cool. Anything else? A famous line. Let's keep it safe here.
Why'd you kill Everett's mechanic?
Something about that guy didn't smell right. You better double check your systems. What did he work on?
The fuel system. Now that you mention it. Wait a minute. This isn't right.
What isn't?
Oh my God, JC, a bomb!
A bomb?
It's remote controlled. Hold on.
Get out of there.
Just have to pull this wire. There. Relax. I disabled the detonator. We can drop the thing in the Atlantic on the way back to the States. Make a good detective, JC. Ready to get out of here?
So the line is a bomb, and it became popular just because of the speedrunners. I think they made it a meme just because he's like a bomb. He has no expression. Again, he has no expression. The whole thing is about the no expression. It was all intentional. Now we know. A bomb. By the way, the emote that I have on my channel is him saying a bomb. But it could be him saying anything. Speaking of which, the way the lips moves in the game is an algorithm that they had that they maybe bought or something that like reads the way that tries to shut the mouth at the right. So they didn't have to do like all that. It works okay. You never really notice it until I say something about it. Now you know. Let's go!
Let's go.
A bomb. A bomb. Let's go.
The snipers heard your helicopter and took off. You guys saved my life.
I'm glad you're all right. Why is Majestic 12 attacking?
You with the NSF?
We have a common enemy, if that's what you mean.
MJ-12 is short a UC. They lost the one in Hong Kong, and now something has happened at the Pasadena Ocean Lab.
Are the Vandenberg labs safe?
The base is locked down until we can destroy the enemy bots. Unfortunately, MJ-12 disabled our own bot defense system, and no one has been able to activate the backup power.
I could give it a shot. Where are the controls?
There are 2 separate units at the west end of the base. It won't be easy. MJ-12 has hacked the security grid and taken control of nearly all of our defenses. Turrets, cameras, alarms, and they have snipers everywhere.
Easier than a straight fight with military bots.
I suppose you're right. I can give you a map. One of the units is in the main complex. The other one is in an exposed location. The activation code is 5868.
She looks fine. They all look fine. They have kind of a little, like, kind of style. Characters, I think. It's really great. It shows that some game didn't really age that well. I think the models, the animation. I think this is really fun. For 2000, it's there were a couple of games in 2000 that really looked great. But considering all the rest of the game, they put their efforts in some things. So do you like Invisible War Space? I love the vista even. By the way, this is my favorite mission. Yes, right. It's Vandenberg basic. Your helicopter can die. I think I never let him die in any of my only seen Let's Plays. It's a sequel. Yes, it's a sequel. It's not. It's a sequel. It's a sequel. I love. I'm one of the 2% on Earth who loves both this game and Invisible War. But I mostly, to be honest, I mostly play Invisible War, Deus Ex 2, Invisible War. It is Deus Ex 2. It's not like Invisible War, like a side quest. It's really a sequel. It's set in 2100 something. It's like it's a bunch of years after this. But yeah, some characters come back. It's a great game. But there's a but. There's always a but. That's why everyone hates it. And I hated it for a while. I hated that game. I liked it, but didn't like it at the same time. Because I wanted it to be something else. I wanted it to be Deus Ex 2. I wanted it to be like this, but just better and just bigger and just but it really wasn't. It was like a consoleized, like more console. Hey, level 1.
Check it out. I am the ultimate badass. State of the badass art. You do not want to fuck with me.
It would have been easy because I like a lot of things in Invisible War, and I won't play Invisible War like right after this, but I'll play it eventually. Maybe after my second playthrough of this, which will not be like right now. But do you want to enter? There's a couple of places, and I need to snipe some people before going down. Yes, there's some stuff to do before. Oh yes, oh yes. There's a guy. I know it. Yeah, there's a bunch of things that I prefer in Invisible War than in this. It's much more open in the sense that you can. It's like imagine in Deus Ex if you could choose to be on the MJ-12 side, stay longer with the NSF, or like flush the NSF, like stay longer with UNATCO. Don't ally yourself with your brother. There's so many ways to play that game. I really like it. But there's more missions in the sense that, like, missions here. Like in hubs, there's a bunch of stuff to do. Not just explore. But the maps are smaller, there's a lot of loading screens. It's kind of dumber for a lot of things, it regresses from this because of the console. But if it was made for PC, it would have been like, oh my god, it would have been better, I think. I really think it would have been better. Some people but I think thanks for the host. Oh my god. There's a dead guy there. Oh, there's a guy there. Oh man. Oh, you can buy first. Uh-oh. God! Okay. Let's go to the next corner. There's so many ways to tackle this place. You can definitely go down there and start at the base. But I will not. Not fuck with you. There's a dead guy there. Did I kill him? I don't think I killed him. Your chunk, you just died right beside you when didn't flinch at all. Oh man, this whole mission is just amazing. Like all these buildings, all supposedly it was a real pain to do everything like scale, like human scale, like what a building like that would usually be, and we're building like that. Like that's why it looks like kind of empty, and because usually that's not how level design works, or level designer don't really do that. They will just downsize it just a little bit, not too much, but definitely more than this. Like houses. You see a house in a game, it's not like, it's a small house. When you go into the living room and it's like, okay. A couple of games made a bunch of like great looking indoor stuff, but it's a rare thing. Console. I guess consoleized. I always said consoleized. By the way, I called my friend, the same guy, that said, oh, Deus Ex 2's crap. It's consoleized. I had the same problem with Bioshock. What camera? Cameras are no longer a thing. Beep. This game has all the beeps and boops. Like I could bring an enemy here and this will shoot it. still don't beep and boop. What? My phone beeps and boops. Well, I do most of the beeps and boops, but most phones beeps and boops. No. Oh, oh. Ah, they're gonna see me as soon as I come. I think. Let's kill them.
That's the one.
That was extremely dumb. First of all, this needs to be real. And I need to kill this guy first.
Son of a... God.
I thought it was not going to move. It took a while. I think it was... the AI was just... like processing. Processing. Not really processing, it's all scripted, but... that's how the AI works in this game. It's like looking at you and it's like... ah! It's really funny. Okay, so I can just enter this. And this is the elevator. So I could use the elevator by not even bothering with these guys. Just going upstairs, don't even see me. I thought they would, but they don't. Already flies. Wait a minute. Too soon. I think I can smash those. I'm gonna try it out. There we go. And I'm gonna try something else. I think I can also snipe them. Yes. Oh guys, the game is too easy now. Yeah, the silent sniper rifle in this game is kind of like you can literally like remove. It's almost like. Oh, did you say that before? I just read the alarm button. Did you say that before or after I shot it? You said it before. That's almost like psychic, man. That's almost psychic, man. Honestly, I didn't see it because usually I play on the same screen. My setup is I usually put the games on the windowed mode, and all DOS games are usually low resolution, so it's not really a problem. And on the right there I have the chat, but now I put the chat on a different screen right there, and it's a little like farther and it's a little smaller. Even if I did like make it bigger, but even then I really have to check it out more often. I don't think I want to. I know I can go in there. No? No, I might not want to go get out of that elevator. There's gonna be other guards, so that's what I would expect. Oh shit, okay. This resets. Oh, I can't. But what about these places though? Oh shit. Oh yeah, I can do this. No. Ah, now I can go up. Oh shit. Uh-oh.
Guy in a... It's dead. Remember the briefing.
No, why? Why? For some reason, almost. That's why I didn't want to. Okay, what I want to do is this, and then go down. This. No. Shit. I need a block. That's all I need. Just a block. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh shit. God. I need to go back up with the block. That's not as easy as I thought. Okay. Let's reload because it would be quicker. Okay, I need to do this. But not the first door, but the second door. No! Okay, how to fall from here without them hearing me. So I did want to be in the elevator. God damn. Now I can't go back. If I had silent footsteps, I could just drop down silently. This is bad. Yep.
Definitely.
Oh, come on. Oh, I can just shoot that thing. Yeah, I want to go from the other oh. Yeah, I have much more control. There was a reset. Ah. That's so much better. Ow. She's gonna run a bit. It's fine. Don't panic. Don't panic. Reminds me of Shogo when you sometimes like civilian will just start to panic. Just go around. It's kind of fun. And they eventually like settle down. These explosives are literally there for you to use. Blow up that door. There's a man in black here. Oh, hello, hello. I guess they want me to push that cart. If you come out of the elevator, you push the cart there. Yeah, they all look at in that direction. You push the cart and then you blow it up. Do you want me to do that? I think I never did it. Let's try it out. It's what the game like. That was the intention. So let's try it. Warren wanted us to use the pistol. We're gonna use the pistol. Like, it's funny because in the interview he's like, the pistol is really serious. The pistol is the most useful weapon in the game. You can throw, you can use TNT, put it where you want, and shoot it, and explode. All with the handgun. Yes, Warren, but you can use any weapon to do that. You don't need that. Okay, let's save. Okay, are you ready? Epic. Epic. Ah! No. Oh. Wait.
Stay calm.
I wanted to try something. It didn't work. Okay. I think that was the farthest I could. Okay. Super anticlimactic. I just don't want to get hit. I'm sure I'm gonna get hit.
Another damn loyalty check.
There you go. Told you. And there you go. Okay, let's remove all. Shoot the game cube! The companion cube! Oops, that's not what I wanted to say. Let's reload all the guns. I don't know why my shotgun is so far away. Shotgun needs to be here. No, Vader voice. Impressive. Oh, it's most impressive. What's here? Oh shit. I'll just shoot the camera. Oh, I can just use this. Oh, it's there. Oh, that's useful, the green tint. What? Oh, it was right there. It was looking at me the whole time. Nobody's coming. Oh, it was on off. I need to go back up. Wasn't that fun? Wasn't it? Stephanie Maxwell. But yeah, I remember wanting to blow that door up, but that girl being in the way and not wanting to blow her up. Oh, it's infinite, so you can't do anything with that.
Remember the briefing. Aim for the head.
Remember the briefing, guys. Running like a fool. Like, I know that sometimes I come in and I'm gonna die, but really, I'm gonna die. You never, this game, like, even at, this is normal difficulty, but you can die really quickly in this game. If you just go and like, or just shoot, and that's why I go on duck and cover. Let's go back into cover. How many dead bodies is there in this game? There was a scientist in a ditch. There's another scientist that does a ditch engineer in a ditch. Just fell. Ah. Infinite lock, infinite strength. So it must be plot related. I do remember talking to scientists. Why doesn't she want me to talk to her? Please talk to me. They usually have something to say. I wonder if this is glitched. There's a way to find out. Oh, maybe not. That's my last save. I just saved when I came here. Yeah. No, that's the. Guess not. I thought maybe she had the key. I want to reload because I don't want to dead. Once you alive. Oh, okay, so we're not gonna open that door. We're gonna go through that door. After the break. I'm gonna save again because I want to, and like take a little break here and come back in a couple of minutes. 2 or 3 minutes max. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm back. The camera's off right now, right? Yes. There's a little glitch there. I'm afraid of my footsteps. I make a lot of sound. Front door. If I wanted to, I could have entered from here by dropping from the roof. Yeah, you can do that. When we left MJ12, I think all of us knew that we had the long road ahead. For many of us, myself included, it has been a long road of penance at good scientists. It's easier to start from the top. The man was Thursday. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a way to bypass this. Guess this is it. Squishy boys. Let's go back up. Oh, looky here. We could have dropped here and entered there. Well, well. Let's skip a bunch of stuff. Like I said, you can drop from, not from here. Well, maybe. Yeah, you can definitely drop from here. Using a speed booster, which will also lessen the fall damage. A lot of sound, a lot of noise. We're outside. We're outside. Okay, we're outside. I would have liked it. I was thinking about that the other day, and I was thinking about that. Does it make sense that it's always at night? I was like, because I was. This game is all in the same day, right? Kind of makes it could be, but not really, because you move around a lot. And I mean, this game is at least 20-30 hours. You can can make it as long as you wish, but this playthrough here will be like 50 hours maybe. But we're close to the end. There's like this big map here and 2 big missions. Make a map. Make it then. You make a map. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's the thing to bypass the thing. I think. That's it. Oh, this is the ditch with the scientist. Ooh, there you go. Look. Bioelectric cell. Oh, I guess I'll take it. I don't need that. Something else. Ah, I don't think so. What about that cyberpunk game? That's gonna be called Cyberpunk. It's gonna be daylight. I don't know if there's a daylight cycle or what, but I know it. There is daylight. I think it's daylight cycle. It makes sense. Looks like a game that wants to be like pretty realistic. Cyberpunk doesn't have to be. Cyberpunk is not what it used to be, by the way. Not if. And I don't know if you're like in the same boat as me. As like Cyberpunk right now is all about. The look. It's all about like the hijack and the VR and the codes and the matrix and the things like that, but not about the politics of it, the anti-capitalism. Oh shit! What am I doing right now? I'm trying to go past that. I'll go back. Here, I want to pass this. I just didn't want to use. I think that helps. There you go. What's here? Oh shit. This is it. Well, not this is it. There's much more to do here, but this is something. It's something. It's something, alright. I mean, I don't need to waste a bullet for you. Okay, I hope I'll be able to talk to you. It says researcher. The other girl has a name. That's why it bugs me that I think she's supposed to talk to you.
Lot of troops up this way?
I don't know. They had me locked up until a minute ago. My assistant's still being held somewhere.
I don't think I've come across him.
If you want to look for troops, you should log into the security network. The username is Command, and the password is Zebra42.
Not a bad idea.
I'm going to wait here until I hear from Savage. I'm perfectly okay. I'm perfectly okay.
A flamethrower, my biggest enemy. Well, going in this place is quite a chore. You get damage from that. The only reason is to get to that thing. But what does it do really? Oh, there's that, but I don't need it. I'm all augmented up, right? Yes. What's the reason for that? Items. Okay, let's try it out without. I could use 4 tools or. Okay, let's try it out. Okay. Ah! Nanovirus starts. modification range. Do you have a firm opinion on Blade Runner theatrical version versus director cut? A firm opinion? I never have a firm opinion. What does that mean exactly, a firm opinion? I have an opinion. I have a lot of opinions on a lot of things, and Blade Runner is a thing. Well, definitely the director's cut. That's not even... Yeah. So it is a firm opinion. I was just focusing on the firm opinion. I didn't really read like the second line. I was just focusing on the firm opinion. For that, yeah, it's... Let's talk about it. Or if you didn't know, the theatrical version was a thing that was made because the studio was kind of afraid of how the movie would be received and if people would be interested. There's a modification on this guy. That's why I wanted to drop something here. So they asked, they cut some stuff and they asked Harrison Ford to redo a bunch of lines to narrate the whole thing. And rumor is, and I'm pretty sure that it's the case, that he kind of botched it so they wouldn't use it. So they would be like, oh fuck it, we're not gonna use it, it's gonna be crap. But it did, so it is what it is. But yeah, the director's cut is the director's cut. I mean, it depends how you view films, but for me it's not all about the director's version, but it's the director's writer's version, and I like movies that are written and directed. Not all the time, but most of the game. Like a bunch of movies that I really respect and like is like that. Like Cronenberg stuff, like Kubrick, stuff like that. So yeah, there was no reason to do this. This was already done. And that's what I thought. I wasn't sure. Whatever. I'm gonna go back. There's health and everything, but now I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Look at that. I'm the best. What about that? Oh, did I pick up the range? What this range? One was inline Blade Runner, and other was roller Blade Runner. I don't get it. Inline and roller Blade Runner. I like roller Blade Runner. Inline Blade. I don't get the inline Blade Runner, but the roller Blade Runner, I guess I get. Imagine running with rollerblades. Rollerblade Runner. He rolls and he stays at one place. Okay.
I hope they didn't kill Tim.
Ah, he's not that eel all here. Oh, he's right there, your guy. The key must be there on that thing. Right? Doesn't seem like it. I didn't look at that body. I have to jump on this thing. There's no keys here. Fuck it. Guess I'll have to use my 3 picks. I like the voiceover in the beginning. We'll feel more, but the dark ending is better. Yeah, the voiceover is not like bad. It helps if you're not like getting into the movie and you're wondering what the fuck is going on, because it's a movie that unless you're really attentive and you really listen carefully to lines. If you miss a couple of lines, you'll be like, what the fuck's going on? Where is he going? What is he doing? Where is he? Like, the worst, I think, is when he goes to the apartment of one of the replicants and looks at photos. Like, he goes into the bath, takes some stuff into the bath. You don't know what it is, but it's like, it's the scales. So you really, you have to get stuff. You have to... Yeah, it's not an easy movie. It's like a hard movie. It's a very hard movie. It does work. But there's not just the ending. You might have just noticed the ending, but there's much more to a Blade Runner than just the director's cut, just the ending, and also not just there's the classic unicorn. I don't know. The unicorn dream is not in the theatrical version, I think, right? There's a couple of other differences. But for me, the main difference is the voiceover, which I don't like. I could have liked it if it would have been better, and there's too much of it. He just explains too much and talks too much. I like movies to be silent. Sometimes. Like, I'm the guy that can watch 2001 Space Odyssey and not be bored to death. I guess I'll open this right now. Fuck it. I'm pretty sure I can get the key for this, but... I watched the theatrical once in theater about 8 years ago when they opened this new theater and they showed all movies during the summer. Why did they show the theatrical version? I thought that... Like, I'm really surprised. I thought that the theatrical version was clearly... Everyone knows that the theatrical version is... It's not bad. I mean, I've seen badder versions of other movies. Like the theatrical version of Highlander 2. That's a bad thing.
I give up. Calm down. I'm here to help. What can you tell me about the attack?
They took over the building. We're finished.
Anything specific? I'm heading to the command center. I don't want any surprises.
If I was you, I'd go through the tunnels. You could use the security system to see if the coast is clear. The login's Tunnel 01. The password's Omega 2A.
Any troops down there?
Well, I heard them talking. They don't want to get caught from behind, so they left a few spider bots down there. But guess what? I found an EMP grenade in the storage closet. Wow. You can have it if you think you might go down there.
Sure.
I don't even think I can
Be careful with that thing.
I guess I can. I have like 10 of those. Because this, you might not know this, because this is like a retro gaming channel, but I'm really, really into retro movies also, a lot. And Blade Runner is a really big movie of mine. And I'm really into like the stories and also the version between different version of movies. And I usually go for the director's cut, because if you didn't know, movies are really meddled with, especially these days. You can bet on my ass that every Star Wars movie that we had, even maybe the Marvel movies less, that what we had like in the theater and what could have been, it's like two worlds. And I'm pretty sure that the could have been is better than what we had. And for some people, I'm sure some people are showed under the screen saying that's an understatement. Well, yeah, exactly, that's an understatement.
I'm staying right here.
It's like producers and a bunch of rich people that don't know nothing about like art, and it's not about knowing art or anything. It's like a guy has a vision. And but in the case of the last Jedi, it doesn't even work because they let Ryan do his thing. And yeah, it did what it did.
I was gonna use that grenade to make an escape, but I don't want
to
get shot.
It depends. If he's a guy with experience and he knows what he's doing, which was not the case. That guy made like 3 movies. And I'm not sure he's gonna make other movies. Who knows? But yeah, director's cut. If there's a good movie, it's on accident. No. Well, I wasn't really into the Avengers and stuff, but the recent one are really good. Not really great movies. Star Wars, old Star Wars level, but still for 2018-19, it's up there. And for what it is, it's not serious movies or anything. I think I need to go out, and I don't want to go out by the main door, but I guess I don't have any choice. Did I go through the this? Oh, yeah, this is a ditch. Oh, I can go outside by here. Yes, this is better. Oh, there you go. But yeah, those movies were planned. They were planned. Like even the old Star Wars, they were not like super planned because George didn't really know if he was gonna make Empire Strikes Back, so he kind of took all those ideas and made one movie, and then that's why the Death Star explodes at the end of the first movie, which should be the end of the third movie, but he didn't know if they would even make other movies. But then there was a plan, and it fit. And Marvel's doing a decent plan of, why can't I do this? This clearly is made for me to do this, no? Oh, maybe with the upgraded thing. Wow, you really need to have like max upgrade to be able to do what I just did. This game is awesome. Oh, I could have just options. There was a guy running around, so I guess this might be stealthier. I don't know. Options. Yeah, I really like movies. When I started my YouTube channel, because I started my YouTube channel before streaming, I didn't know I would like streaming so much, and I especially didn't know people would want to watch a guy play old games, not necessarily that are not like speedrunners or the classic Mario, Zelda, Sonic, some of those. Okay, I want to go in those bays. What do I have to do now? What's my objectives? I said backup power. Okay, destroy the 2 MJ-12 military bots. Okay. Yeah, I essentially have to clear the base. Clear the base of bots, enemies, everything. So getting into one of these places. Will let me do that. Shit, he saw me. Oh! Hey, thanks for the raid, James. Let's use this. No, I have an argument for that. Activate. Whee! Uh-oh.
You won't find cover in the comm building. Base is locked down until the bots are destroyed.
Target acquired.
So I cannot do that. And that other door is completely locked. Hey, just got done with system shock. completely finished? And hit you up as you're playing the grandson of it. Have a great stream. I guess you're right, it is the grandson. Yeah, System Shock and System Shock 2 and this might not be related, but System Shock 1 and this is kind of like really, then I guess System Shock 2 by extension. I'm still crossing my fingers for Bloodnet the movie. What? Did you see my playthrough of Bloodnet Space? Not many people saw that. It was not a popular playthrough. Might have been my least popular playthrough. So I'm kind of, what the fuck am I doing now? God version? With the mouse look and everything? I thought that was fine. What polish do you mean? Oh, Bloodnet. Oh, Bloodnet, sorry. Bloodnet, yeah. Oh, so a little bit of polish. It's barely a game. Bloodnet the movie, imagine that. Ah, I think that's what I need to do. Oh, the girl gave me the code for that, right? Backup power for the bot security system can be activated by 2 controllers on the west end of the base. 5867. 5868. 2.
That's one switch. Now find the other.
Oh, there's a guy there. So you watched the entire Bloodnet playthrough? It was something. I wanted to like it. Well, you know. Reminded me of Shadowrun. I wanted it to be Shadowrun. So there's one there on the west end of the base. This is the west end of the base. The other one is right there, I guess. Yeah, right there. Why is it so like why did it make it so easy? Oh. So if you go here you can go back. They clearly made this because they whoops. Whoops, we need to or both of them at the west end of the base. Well, we could have some fun with the bots if you wanted to. Take one of these, but I'm gonna shut them. So, where's the other one? There's one there. Rarely in this game have I been in a situation where I'm like, what do I do? Because I usually do all the things and by opening up then clicking. It just works. So this one is first. Maybe this. Nothing here. Go to the tunnels. When did you talk about the... I'm missing some stuff here. That's not all the conversations. Things inside I wasn't able to do. Let's do it like this. Just okay. Do the click click. It doesn't do it here for some reason. Let's see. bugs me. That really bugs me. Is there a way to make her move? Oh yeah, she's bugged. She's saying something. Oh fuck, where is this? What? Don't find the other. That's embarrassing. Embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. Ashamed. Must be. Must be somewhere. Okay, I can't find the conversation, but I'm sure he said the two switch at the west end of the base. But maybe I'm completely wrong. But I did do everything around the base. There's another place I can go. I'll go there. I'm sure it's not there that I need to go, but it's the only place I can't go. This guy is also in the front door. These guys. This is right. It's a good spot to do this.
God! You won't find cover in the comm building. Base is locked down until the bots are destroyed.
Acquired.
Oh. No ammo, nothing? Wow. Okay, so we'll go here. I don't think there's anything important here, but... Where's that other switch? Vandenberg Air Force. There's literally nothing. Oh. From Captain Chip Moser, Major Derek, welcome. It's funny, in the army you get shifted around so often you develop attachment to any place you get called home for more than 9 months. And I've been at Vandenberg for more than 10 years. My family has grown up here. I'm actually sorry to see it go. But you've been a big help for all of us, Derek. And I appreciate your efforts in getting us moved down to Fort Jasper. It would be good to actually sit down and be able to again in person. I heard yesterday the government has sold off the base to some research consortium. They may have deep pockets if they're willing to fix all the structural damage they had scrapped up since the big one a few years back. Strange Bird is real quiet, probably ex-military would be my guess anyway. I'm sure I'll have some stories for you by the time I make it up there. Should be next week. Give my best to Kim. Chip. Gas grab. Don't need that. I could just turn off the bots, like, just destroy them. The big ones might take more than one rockets. try to move that other scientist. I hope I don't need her. I must not need her. In this game you can do anything. But I still wanted to move. I just shoot one bullet on her. She won't die, right? There you go. Okay, just move around. Go somewhere else, I don't know. I don't care. Calm down. And then we'll talk. Yeah, move there. Please don't die. She's driving blood.
I'm staying right here. I was gonna use that grenade to make an escape, but I don't want to get shot.
There, and I missed it. if anyone knows, I will take the hint. It's kind of dumb and I forgot about this. Holy shit, I never had a problem finding it, so now it's a problem. At the west, there's 2 switch. Is that like 2 switch at the west end of the building? I'm gonna call up again. Other side, like here. Like here, or maybe in the building. Is it in the building? Maybe this. There's nothing. There's literally nothing. No, this is not the west end. This? That? What's that? Open door there. Okay. Okay, I want to go there. Okay, we'll go there. This is it, right? This is the place to get. I don't think that's the place to get the switch. Desert? Okay, that's it. Wow. I am not finding it. That's frustrating. Back in the place that was clearly there, right? This is it. This is it. There's something here. Why is that there? Is it a secondary objective? Yeah, it's a secondary, but I still want to do it. I might not have to. Oh, you know. Just have to look it up. This is just taking too long. Fuck it. Fuck that shit. I'm frustrated, but I'm ashamed of myself. And I can't even use my computer because I can't alt-tab all of this fucking game. So, and take out the floor once you can release 2 rods from the anchor. To do so, you need to activate 2 generators. One is in the first floor and the in the compound on the northwest corner of the first floor. What? In the northwest corner of the first floor? Yes, oh my god, yes, there's a generator here, you're right. This. Oh my god. Wow.
Bot security system has come online. All bots will have power, but you have to open the bay doors manually.
Okay, let's open that. I'm gonna exit here. Alright, not the com building, it's the other building. The code. Oh, it's open. It's open. Okay. Yeah, these will be on my side. This one too. Both of them.
Target acquired.
I might need to do some extra damage. That other one's just beyond as bad.
Enemy bot destroyed. 3 left.
then you might be able to get rid of those two then.
Target acquired.
Oh, target acquired. What are you doing? Alright. I'm gonna get those two. What is he doing?
Target acquired.
Yes, yes. With some rockets. The bullets. That's not modded or anything, that's like pure Deus Ex right there. These mix are awesome. I think if I do this, I'm okay. What do you know? So where was that? There was two here. I might be able to drop it. But they did put they put that there, they knew it. Let's drop this. I don't have any weapon, heavy weapon skill, so when I put it on it does this. I'm assuming that the targeting would also be shit. But you don't need to. It's a freaking rocket launcher.
Enemy down. One more bot, and the scientists can open the security doors.
Get my sword back.
under lockdown. Maybe someone in the communications building can put you in touch with Savage. I'm gonna leave you for a bit. Believe it or not, Tong's in California. He sounds like he's in trouble.
I knew Paige was gonna come after us, but nobody listened.
You found him.
It was right there. For some reason, these levels seem less epic than what I remember, but still, they're pretty good. No!
I need to talk to Gary Savage.
How does it look out there? We got those bots brand new from a guy in Hong Kong, but I guess we should have locked down the power grid, huh?
I took care of the enemy bots, but there might be a few snipers left. Be careful.
We think Dr. Savage and the others are in the control room in the second floor of the command building, but communications are down. The person we sent to find them hasn't reported back. We gave him our key to the control room.
I'll check it out if you want. How do I get there?
The trapdoor in the back room goes down to the utility tunnels, which connect to the command building. We had to send someone that way because of the shooting. Maybe he didn't make it through the radiation. I don't know. He had no protection. The only hazard suits are in the command building itself.
We were prepared for direct attack.
Too bad.
You saved our asses. That was quite a battle.
Researcher, and this will be my latest audio diary. MJ12 nailed us completely by surprise. I don't think there was a lot of loss there. No one really expected to direct the soul. Hold on. So I'm not in the tunnel. Let's start with Gary, and I guess I got elected to go find out what was going on while everyone else deals with the attack. Okay, I'm at one of the terminals, powering up. Go to self-login is, let's see, tunnel 01. Omega 2A, security grid has been deactivated. I hate those stupid hazmat suits. It was impossible to punch a key without hitting 6 on. I thought I heard something. Just a second. Let me. Pinball! Oh yeah, I'm gonna play it. Imagine JC just doing a couple of games of football. Relief to remote control. We might exit from one of the doors that was locked. Renee! Hey cat! Hey kitty 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 kitty! Hey kitty kitty kitty! Just get out of the way. It's gonna be dangerous. Woohoo! He lived! Oh yeah! Okay, what next? It's almost too much. Okay, let's go by elimination. I don't need it on this. I can't upgrade this. I don't need to upgrade this. I don't think I need to upgrade this. Don't need to, don't need to, definitely don't need to. So one of these. Children is reduced and damage is reduced. Power drain is okay. I mean, I have a bunch of cells. Let's upgrade this. Whoop. I am the upgraded man. by the way, I should talk about the 1st of April, which is Monday. Well, so much here. Of course, it'll be April Fools. Everybody knows that. So I'm gonna do it. Of course, I'm gonna do an April Fools special stream. And believe it or not, I'm gonna play a tech demo level for a new Dark Force game. Oh yes. And a point-and-click adventure that's a mashup, a literal mashup of Monkey Island and Back to the Future. Back to the Future 3 to be exact. Yeah, let's go to the topic. So that's next month. You do not want to miss that. Oh, that's a completely new level? Holy shit. Ah, so I might cut the stream right there then. This might be it. This might be the end of the stream. So yeah. I was about to talk about it at the end of the stream anyway, so but you got the rundown. But next time I'll be playing some Deus Ex. We'll be finding Gary Savage, I guess, in the command center below the Vandenberg building. And no, I don't wanna. Oh, let's do a real save. Woo! Let's try it now. That doesn't work yet. I need to. When you try to Alt Tab, or you can Alt Enter, like to put in the window mode so I can do something. It's not that it's crashing, but it takes so much time to like come back. And then the music here is really awesome. So yeah, next time that I'll be playing some Deus Ex will be Thursday. Tomorrow I'll be playing Suikoden, always 8 PM Eastern time. We might finish Suikoden tomorrow. If not, it's gonna be Friday. So that's it for this week. And then Sunday I'll be starting with Lens of Lore. We'll be starting off the Lens of Lore trilogy because I'm gonna play all 3 of them. At least I'm gonna try to play all 3 of them. But yeah, I'm excited about that. So Lens of Lore Sunday, and then Monday, April Fools. What's going on here? Fuck. Whatever. Goonies. Holy shit. And why not? We're gonna raid my good friend Donnie G, who's playing some good old Goonies. Wow, I haven't played that since I know, like 52. Oh, you still have. Oh, the game is still. Still kind of buggy. You still have it on your end. I haven't played that since like a 52 card back in the day. Because that's a Japanese only title, I guess. Yeah, good night, Nix. Good night, Scott. Skotsky. Good night, Space. James. Everybody that was here. Dialad. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out.